Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hilal Damanti Nugraha, and today I will discuss about the yesterday quiz, and I will discuss them one by one. Okay, the number one, the question is understanding continuous thinking using the I5 concept. My answer is the continuous thinking is a process of thinking with full awareness where an individually actively direct their attention and thought towards a problem. This type of thinking involves both hardware and brainware, which means it includes a clear understanding of objective, logical analysis, and effective and efficient decision making. The continuous thinking can be understood through several stages or components called the I5 concept. The number one is intention, number two is initial thinking, and number three idealization, and number five is instruction. Okay, so the number one, intention. Intention refers to the clear purpose or goals that one aims to achieve. It is the starting point at every process of continuous thinking. Example is before starting a project, we set a clear objective by saying Bismillah and Insyaallah. The number two is initial thinking. Initial thinking refers to the first step taken to start the thinking process or action to the intention. This includes information gathering, initial analysis, and basic planning. The number three is idealization. Idealization is the process of imagining and designing the ideal scenario or the most perfect solution in line with the set intention. It involves long-term vision and creative thinking about the best ways to achieve the goals. Number four, the last is instruction. Instruction refers to the concrete guidelines or steps that must be taken on release in the idealization. This includes specific action, implementation strategies, and oversight to ensure that the intention and idealization are achieved. After the idealization of a perfect product, instruction might be include developing the new procedures for quality control and setting up a monitoring system to ensure each production stage meets the desired standards. Okay, the number two is a problem in engineering can be solved by numerical method and the I5 concept. So we will use numerical method to solve the problem of optimizing a water distribution network by following the continuous thinking with the I5 concept. Okay, in the number one, first step is intention. The intention is to determine the objective of the water distribution network optimization project. The goal is to design and optimize efficient and economic water distribution network to ensure adequate and even water supply through the service area. In the step initial thinking, the initial thinking step involve gathering necessary information, performing preliminary analysis, and basic planning. Information gathering includes demographic and geographic of the surface area such as population size, water usage pattern, and topography. It also involves assessing existing infrastructure including distribution pipes, reservoir, pumps, and water research, as well as technical data like pump capacity, pipe diameter, water pressure, and pressure loss. Preliminary analysis involves evaluating water consumption data to determine daily and peak water demand and assessing the current network condition to identify issues like leaks, pressure loss, and uneven distribution. Basic planning determines the need for network upgrades of evaporation based on the initial analysis. The next step is idealization. So the idealization process involves creating an ideal model of the water distribution network using hydraulic simulation software GFD SOF we can use GFD SOF or anything else. We develop a model of the network. So we then determine the optimal configuration of pipes, pumps, and reservoir to ensure efficient and even water distribution. The criteria for idealization include distribution efficient, installation and maintenance cost, adequate water pressure, and minimal water loss. We conduct numerical simulation for various design configuration to find the optimal solution and perform sensitivity analysis to understand the impact of parameter change on network performance. The last step is the instruction. So the instruction phase involve laying out concrete step for implementation based on the idealization result. Detailed specification of the water distribution network are created, including installation blueprint that cover pipe routes, pump and reservoir location, and monitoring and control system. Implementation involves directing the installation team to follow the blueprint and specification, with oversight during the installation process to ensure alignment with design. Okay, so the number 3, added value of DI5. Okay,